Good morning, dear children. How are you doing? I hope you all are doing well at home. Dear children, today I am going to teach you Standard 3 Literature. Kindly, all of you take out chapter 4 and page number 24. Saved by a Dolphin. Okay, children? Carefully listen to me. It is an interesting story. So, let's start the chapter. In the city of Corinth, there lived a wonderful musician whose name was Arion. He played the lyre so beautifully and sung so sweetly that people were never tired of praising his music. His fame spread far and wide. In those days, a musical competition was held at Sicily. Arion traveled to the island to take part in the contest. His music won him the first prize in the competition. Many people requested him to come to their cities and perform for them. Arion visited several cities, and in each place he was well paid for his music. He became very rich. After some time, he decided to go home. A ship was ready to sail for Corinth, and the captain agreed to take him as a passenger. Unknown to Arion, it was a pirate ship. The captain and the sailors planned to kill Arion and keep his money and belongings. Arion overheard them plotting. Arion overheard them plotting. "You may take everything that I have," he told them, "if you will only spare my life." The king of Corinth was Arion's friend. The sailors feared that if they let Arion live, he would report the matter to the king. "Your life we will not spare," they said, "but you have a choice. We will either throw you overboard, or we will kill you and bury you. Which shall it be?" "I would rather jump overboard myself," said Arion, "but I request you to first grant me a wish." "What is it?" asked the captain. "Allow me to sing my favorite song. I promise that as soon as it is over, I will jump into the sea." Arion took a place near the railing of the ship, and the sailor stood in a semicircle before him. He played his lyre and sang a song so sweet and moving that tears welled up in the eyes of many of the sailors. As soon as the song finished, Arion threw himself into the sea. The captain and the sailors divided his money among themselves. In few days they reached the port of Corinth. An officer was waiting for them and took them to the king. "Have you come from Italy?" asked the king. "We have," said the captain. "Where is Arion, the famous musician and my dear friend? I know he was a passenger on your ship." "You mean the musical fellow?" said the captain, trying to look sad. "He fell overboard and drowned in the sea. We could not save him." Hardly had he spoken when Arion walked into the room. dressed in the same clothes he was wearing on the ship. The captain and sailors were so frightened. They fell upon their knees and confessed their crime. They wondered how Arion was saved from drowning. When Arion had sung his beautiful song, charmed by his music, dolphins had gathered around the ship. When he had jumped into the sea, one of the dolphins had carried him on its back to the nearest shore. Arion had then travelled to Corinth, not stopping even to change his clothes. He had told the king about the adventures he had undergone, but the king would not believe him. Wait till the ship arrives, Arion had said, and you will know the truth. A few hours later, the ship came into the port, and you know what happened. Then, many people refused to believe that Arion was saved by a dolphin, but none could deny that he was the most gifted musician. So, children, here the chapter is over, and the meaning of the words: lyre means U-shaped musical instrument played by plucking strings. Plotting means making secret, usually evil plans. Spare one's life means allow someone to live. Overboard means from the side of a ship and into the sea. Confessed means admitted one's wrongdoing. Charmed means enchanted. Undergone, experienced or suffered. Deny, refuse to accept. Gifted, talented. Well up, come out slowly. Okay, children, these word meanings you write in the literature copy and learn and read this chapter 2 times for better understanding. Thank you.